on forever, hand in hand. Take it all there on your stride. It is stinking far.
What's up everybody, and welcome back to a new episode. Guys, I am today in Croatia and I have a special video for you. I will do some kind of tutorial video of how to catch small predatory species with trolling. I have to say, I'm not the most experienced fisherman here in Croatia. I have obtained my knowledge over the last few years by trolling a lot when I've been on holidays between June and October, and by using the water wolf camera. And I have caught my fish. So not everything I told you is maybe the best method, but at least after this video you will know how to catch some of them. And I'm doing that for all you guys who are spending your holidays in Croatia and who have struggled a little bit with catching those fish, because it ain't like freshwater fishing, it ain't like fishing on a lake or in a river. So I will start with the species. In this region where I am at this moment, it's the Kvarner Bay. We have 5 common species which we can catch. The most often one is the horse mackerel. Then we have Chub Mackerel, we have Atlantic mackerel, we have saddle sea bream, and we have needlefish or garfish, you can also call them. Besides that, there are some species which you might catch, but they are not that often. Number one of them is the bonito. I got a few of them on the underwater camera, water wolf. I even got bites, but I lost them. I also have some followers of Dentex on my underwater camera. I never got any of them by trolling. Theoretically, you can also catch amberjack, leerfish, or even mahi-mahi. Besides amberjack and leerfish, I got all of them on camera. Also mahi-mahi. I had here followers. They visit the islands at the end of summer when the water is very warm. So, depending of course where you are spending your holidays in Croatia, you might have other species which you can catch. Let me start now with my equipment. About my combo. My rod and reel are quite heavy. Why? Although I'm using small lures, which I will show you then later on, we need to bring them on a certain depth. And for that, we need to put on some weight on our line. We are talking about weights between, let's say, 50 and 250 grams. Or 1.5 to 8 ounces. I have quite a big pen reel with a deep counter, which is quite important for me in order to know how much line I have outside. And I have this nice trolling rod from Savage Gear, which is between 12 and 25 lips. I like it because the tip of the rod is very sensual, so you can feel and see everything. As a line, I use a 0.60 mono, also because I use this combo to troll with live bait. Today, as a leader, I will use quite a thin line. First of all, we're fishing for smaller fish. So this is a 0.32 millimeters fluorocarbon. Usually, I would use at least 5, 6 to 7 meters. It doesn't matter which knot you use. I just use simple ones. I connect them to the main line, and then I have some kind of connection between them, and when I put then on the sinker, which you can clip on the line, it will automatically stop at the knot. I say at least 5 or 6 meters because of course the sinker as well can scare off the fish. However, today I will use the underwater camera in order to show you how the lure is working and to show you the bites. This is why my leader today will be only 2 meters, because otherwise you won't really see the lure and you cannot see the fish attacking. A few words to the sinkers I mentioned. There are 2 types of sinkers. Those ones which you can clip directly on your line. So you see, you just clip your line into that one and that one. I have 3 different ones with me: 100 gram, 200 gram and 500 gram. Today I will use mostly 200 gram. There are also different ones which they call torpedo. You attach them with a side arm in front of the knot which is connecting your main line with your leader. I mostly use those ones when trolling with live bait, because you are able to get a little bit deeper, and that's it. When talking about the depth, I mean 100 gram or 3.3 ounces sounds a lot, but with that you are not going deeper than, let's say, 4 meters, depending on the speed you're trolling with. With 200 grams I will reach like 6 meters, maybe 7, but with like 2.5, 3 knots it's 6 meters max. With the 500 gram it's like 10 meters, not more. maybe even a little less. So, and now to the most important thing, my lures. Those are bigger ones. We are not going to use them. Also not those ones. Today I'm going to use the small ones. And I would just like to lose a few words on that. Most of you guys know those small Rapala Magnum, and they are great lures, definitely. However, if you compare them, let's say with Yosuri, which I'm going to use today, look at that. The difference in thickness is obvious, right? And I've made the experience that in Croatia, those thinner profiles work better than the thick ones. Although those ones, of course, with this big shovel, you can troll faster with them, so, and they will still keep the line where they will start spinning. However, you will see later on today we will troll with a speed between 2.5 to 3.5 knots, so they are totally fine. Just as a side comment, if I would not use the sinkers I showed you, I would not be able to troll with that, because the salt water is very dense. With 2.5 to 3 knots, they would just go up, pop up to the surface. So the sinker is helping me to be able to troll those lures faster. And as we have now end of June, I am trolling with those smaller ones. Actually, even the much smaller ones would be better, because the bait fish just hatched. There's a ton of small bait fish around, and the predators are very aggressive. So those smaller ones would work even better. They are like 5 centimeters. However, by trolling, their hooks are so small that I lose simply too much fish. And it doesn't make sense to exchange the hooks, because the wobbler will not work as it should. This is why I use the 7 centimeter version, as I just showed you, because the hooks are bigger and you will not lose your fish. So, I just reached my position. In general, I cannot tell you where to fish. I mean, different islands, different areas have different hotspots. What I try to use is an app where I check the depth. And I, for example, found this group of islands here. On one side the water is very shallow, on this side it goes very deep down, like there is a certain edge and it goes down to 40 meters. In front of that you have like a mountain again, which goes from 40-50 meters up to, let's say, 5 meters. So I know that in between there's a channel and fish are usually there. I'm now starting my underwater camera because I want to show you guys some underwater action. I mean, that's very interesting, at least for me. Perfect, it's filming. I am now closing it carefully. I used one of those in Argentina just a few months ago and I lost my cam because I did not fully close it. Now, as said, we have here my 200-gram sinker. After that, we have this device where I attach the cam to. The cam is attached. Then we have the leader of around 2 meters. And then we have my small wobbler. So, I have here my application, which is telling me where I am at the moment and how fast I am trolling. So I'm now releasing this to the sea. Just check everything is online. I increase my speed a little bit because now I'm just like standing. The app is showing me the speed. So I see here that my wobbler is working. You will not see now. I'm sorry, I'm alone, so I cannot handle everything. But trust me. So I am around, that's a little maybe too slow. I'm like 1.5 knots. I try to increase it now a little bit without going too fast. Yeah, now we are reaching the 2 knots. Perfect. And now I start releasing my later on. It will be a little easier. Now there's not a lot of line in the water, but then now we go. So I told you I'm using the depth counter. This is actually a very nice tool for me. I will go down to I think around 170 feet, which will be a little over 50 meters, 55, 60 meters, maybe a little more, up to 200 feet, which then equals nearly 70 meters, a little less, 65. So usually I don't need more line because I don't need to go that deep, and those fish are not that, not that afraid of the boat. So there we go. 170, 70, 180, approaching. There we go, 190. Great. Now we are trolling. So the only thing which I need to do now is set my brake like that I know when I get a fish, I hear the brake, so the fish can pull out a little bit. It's not that easy actually with those big reels, but we will manage it. There we go. 192. I think that's now the ideal setting, and now we are trolling, guys. Now it's in the hands of the lure. So we got a fish. At least we got the first attack. Let's see if we get something. That was actually quite fast. I trolled like 4 minutes or something like that. And maybe it's nothing, maybe I lost it already, because with that heavy rod, if you have a very small fish, you might not even feel it that easily. But as I said, you need the heavy rod because you need also the sinker. Without the sinker, you're lost. At the end of the day, the cam will show later on and you will see what happened. Oh yeah, we got something. We got something. So I will take the line now and I will land it by hand. There we go, a first fish. It's actually a nice mackerel. Nice. Very nice. After just like 4 minutes of trolling, I got the first fish. It's this nice mackerel. It's not so big and it's not hurt, so I will release it. I want bigger ones. Bye bye. Oh yeah. Bye bye. But you see, guys, it worked. Actually, after 4 minutes I got the first fish. So you can do that too. You just need to follow a few of the advices and you will be able to catch fish. Yeah. As you just saw, I just landed the fish without taking off the sinker or whatever. It was not a big fish. I saw it's a nice mackerel, so there was no reason to take off the sinker because I did not need to fight the fish with the rod. I could just easily pull it out. So again, I'm just checking. Yeah, my wobbler is swimming nice. And click. Releasing. This time without the click. It's a little faster because I don't want to lose this spot. It's good. I know that there are always fish. So we are already at 70 something. Now we are approaching 100 feet. And as you saw, I was around 190 feet, which is like 60 something meters. That was enough. The fish were not afraid of the boat. There are a lot of them at this moment, so everything good. And there we go. So again, release the brake, and that's it. We got another one. Oh, it's fighting a little better. Let's see what we got this time. I assume either a big horse mackerel or again a mackerel. The first one I think I didn't say you, but I think it was just an Atlantic mackerel. It's not always that easy to differentiate them and the chub mackerel. Yeah, I think it was another maybe 5 minutes, not, I don't think even 5 minutes. Maybe 4 minutes, 3 minutes even, and we got the second hit. So guys, it's not hard. There's a lot of small predators in Croatia. You just need to know how to catch them. Yeah, there's a fish, I see it. This time it's a horse mackerel. Again, I will land it by hand, and it's a good one. It's not a bad horse mackerel. There we go. Hoppa, fall down. There we go. I mean, it's not also not so huge, but it's still a nice fish. However, hoppa. Okay, I wanted to release it, but now it broke his mouth, so I will keep it. What I will do is I won't show it to you. I will give it a, I will like sting his heart. It will die immediately, and then I will let it bleed out. But a nice fish. And again, we're fishing maybe 10 minutes. I doubt that it's longer, and it's the second fish. So it works. So again, we will repeat that. There we go. Wobbler is swimming. Watch out, there's a boat. So we'll make a small turn and pass it from the right side. It's on 0. And we release. Got another fish. Yeah, I feel it in the rod. Man, that's like 3 fish in 15 minutes. It's not been 20 minutes, I doubt, I highly doubt. But as I told you, it's June, the fish are very aggressive, they are hitting on the small bait fish. And that's, at least for me, the best time of the year to troll on them. Yeah, I see it. I just don't see what it is. Oh man, the third species of the day, it's a saddle sea bream. Nice. I'm actually very happy to be able to show you 3 different species. Okay, my friend, you're not bleeding, that's a good sign. So there we go. Guys, I tried not to kill it. So that's a small saddle sea bream. I will release it. It's like 18 centimeters, and they got up to 40 centimeters. I've caught them here. But nevertheless, a nice fish, and I'm very happy. Third fish in 15 minutes, third species. You see, guys, that works. Opa. Bye bye. Oh man, it's swimming away. Bye bye, my friend. Yes, guys, that's actually a tutorial like it should be. 15 minutes, 3 fish. Boo! Okay. The wobbler is working. Everything seems fine. Let's release the beast. Yeah, I feel the fish. It actually feels a little better. But you know, on this heavy combo, it needs to be a big fish, like let's say a bonito of at least 1 kilogram or so, that you really feel a difference. But hey, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and we got the 4th hit. But actually it's not that big. It's much smaller than the first one. No, come on. But it's a furious one, man. What's up? So, my friend, you're lucky. Or not. No, you didn't hit actually too hard, so it's okay. Bye bye. Yeah, it's swimming away. Good, guys. 4 fish, 3 species. It's working. It's working good. It's actually very good fishing today. Not just for a tutorial, but in general.
Feel good. Feel good. Feel good. Feel good. Feel good. City's breaking down on a camel's back. They just have to go cause they don't know whack. So while you fill the streets, it's appealing to see. You won't get out of county cause you're bad and free. You got a new horizon, it's a family style. A melancholy town where we never smile. So all I wanna hear is a message beep. My dreams, they gotta kiss me cause I don't get to sleep now. Windmill, windmill for the land. Turn forever hand in hand. Take it all there on your stride. It is stinking falling down. Love forever, love it's free. Let's turn forever, you and me. Windmill, windmill for the land. It's everybody in. Laughing gas, these hazmats, fast cats, light them up like ass cracks. Ladies, ponies at the track, it's my chocolate attack.
Shoot up, stepping in the heart of this here. Care about pumping in the heart of this here.
Watch me as I grab a day. We're gonna ghost town, it's Motown with your sound. You're in the place, you're gonna bite the dust. Can't fight the dust with your sound. You kill it, so don't stop. Get it until you jet ahead. You watch the way I navigate. Feel good. Feel good. Windmill, windmill for
another fish. Yeah, it's on. I feel it, so let's hope we don't lose this one. There it goes. Oh, a saddle sea bream. A little better one. Yeah, actually this is better than the first one. Oh man, sorry my friend. I got its eye. Yeah, and its head, so I'll take this one with me because, yeah, I got its eye and its head. Fish number 10. Guys, what a great fishing day. Within less than 3 hours I got my 10 fish. I mean, June is always a good time for trolling for small species. However, to catch so many fish in such a short time is exceptionally good. I am very happy about that, and I hope that I could understandably explain you how to troll for small predatory species in Croatia. Moreover, as I have shown you, I also got the first bluefish underwater in this area. I have seen and caught some in other areas, however, never here where I am trolling around the island of Krk and Sres. So I'm happy. I hope you liked it. If you have any other questions, please write them in the comments or contact me on Instagram. You can find my account below in the description. And don't forget to hit the like button and to subscribe. See you next time.